enters into life through the doors of the senses. The sense of sight has the power to arrest the attention of the human mind, moving through the varied colors of life. Be it animals, nature, flowing water, growing trees, blooming flowers, or the stunning beauty that lies beneath. It brings home to us the experiences of wonder, surprise, beauty, and goodness. Light reveals the beauty of creation, and the gift of vision draws the living beings to the grandeur of existence.
वो पैदा ही तब से वो बहुत दिल में वो तरह था, खाली लाइट को देखता था। हम ना बहुत परेशानी हो गई थी। परेशानी के बाद वो है ना एक दिन शादी को जाने का एक मौका हो गया था।
When we went for that particular marriage, everybody left me in the middle of the street and went, and as if they thought that I will also be accompanying them. It was something like that. But I was not worried. I always had the confidence that someone will come and pick me. And my mother came running and asked me, why are you standing here? I told her I am not able to see anything. And from that day only, the medical and the other things started. So it was identified as retinitis pigmentosa. That is night blindness since birth. Daytime we will be quite normal. Night comes, that is, you are totally inactive. Even during my school days, I was not able to see the blackboard. So the teachers, especially the science and maths teachers, they used to take extra classes outside the classroom, either near to their staff room windows or near the playground. 13th June 1981. The plus 2 published results, I was not able to see. It was my sister, my name Samina Begum. She only said, I have passed. Though I was happy, but I had a fear to face reality of life in the days to come, because I was able to do things on my own, at least in terms of studying. Now I have to depend on others even for that purpose. And the mobility was also restricted as a result of decay of vision.
It was beginning, my wife used to say, it would have been better if Allah would have left us without a son.
कभी कभी बहुत रोती थी मैं, वो बहुत रोकर बहुत अल्लाह के पास दुआ करती थी, बच्चे का अच्छा हो जाना आपको सामने।
It is his creation, nobody can come in his way. And what he has got for the future of this world, he only knows. And I have to be patient. And if I lose my heart, what will happen to my family? Then it came out of that sorrow and prepared myself to fight the life along with this boy.
God has different plans, but He was for me. My grandfather was my mentor always. I had a habit of reading Quran every day. First day, I was able to see that something was printed, but I was not able to read. Second day, I was not able to see the print. I was able to see only the plain paper. And on the third day, I was able to see the printed paper, but the white background was not able to be seen properly. And my grandfather patted me and said, "Your vision is gone. Don't worry about it, things will come out." because the world is very small. He made the statement in 1981. The world is very small. There are certain things which will come up to your rescue and for your future. And with that hope I was living. My younger brother, who is a leather merchant today, he is a very frank fellow, I will tell you.
He is very adamant. If he wants to do something, he will do it. Out of the way he go and do it. That was also a plus point in him, I think.
It was his word has brought me to this level today. Dandasoru. That means fit for nothing, useless fellow. And it was this word that made me realize that I should do something. To erase this particular word from the existence of my dictionary, I should be worth living and I should be useful to others.
The first step to take was to learn to read and write without using his eyes. Mastered Braille within 19 days, practicing it for hours. Today he is very fluent in Braille Tamil, English and English contraction.
After seeing my interest in learning Braille so efficiently and the knowledge of English I had, Mr. John Ebenezer, the principal of the Center for the Blind, Palamkota, he said, "Why don't you do English literature? I will help you in securing a seat in the Madras Christian College." I said, "I have no problem." But I told him, "Don't secure me a seat. It is for me to secure it with my application. You tell me what to do. The rest of the things I will manage."
So, he joined the Madras Christian College to do his graduation in English literature.
First 1 year, 6 months was hell for me in the college. So far as a student, you were seeing the world. For the first time, you are entering an institution with blindness. See the difference. To accept that you are a blind man now, it was very difficult, in fact, I was having planned to commit suicide also at times, but that never helped, that never worked also. But when I was thinking of these things, I said to myself, I was born to live, why should I die?
Mr. Zafrullah did a study about Muslim law as it affects women, especially divorced women, if I remember right. And now what I admire about Mr. Zafrullah is his tremendous self-confidence. He has some difficulty with his sight, but it never affected his spirit.
If I hold any post or if I am given any opportunity, I must do something new. So I came to know that there is a gadget produced in the country called Austria. It is the World Encyclopedia is available in the recorded form for the visually challenged people to listen. It was, the cost was around 17 lakhs in those days, in 1985. After becoming the secretary of the Student Service for the Blind, my intention was to bring it to the Madras Christian College and keep it in the library, and it has to be used by the entire blind student community of the city. I started collecting even 25 paisa as donation from the petty shop of Tambaram to what is called Paris Corner, 26 kilometers. In fact, literally we walked, myself and the 3-4 volunteers, and I was able to mobilize around 4.5 lakhs. The college gave few lakhs, 11 lakhs more were needed for this purpose. There was one Dr. Siva Selam He was the Lions governor, district government, he was the Lions governor, and he was the president of that Simpson Group, Amalgamations Limited. I traced him for a month and I caught him in Salem, and he gave us the blank check. He said, the persevered effort you people have, hats off to you people, fill it in whatever you want. I said, it is a public money. You fill it yourself, we need only 11 lakhs. So he gave one check, 11 lakhs rupees, and I was able to import that particular gadget.
He completed his graduation in 1985 from the Madras Christian College. During his college life, Zafarullah developed many good acquaintances who became true pillars of his life.
The first thing which impressed me was his courage. Next was his determination to achieve something great in life. Third was his obedience and sincerity.
Professor Jayaraman, known as the second Shakespeare in the Madras Christian College, approached him and told him that he had been looking for blind persons to enroll for the MSW degree.
He saw it in me. I was so happy. I told him, see, Brahmins and Muslims, they don't get along, they say. Why have you chosen me? I just asked him, you may be a Muslim, but you are a student to me. I always choose the best student for fulfilling my wishes. That's what he was telling. I was so happy, and I realized on that day that I am a symbol of national integration. A Muslim student encouraged by Christians so far, being motivated by mentoring by Professor Jayaraman, a Brahmin. Sir, you have to lose your hopes, because it's a fieldwork oriented course. Visually challenged people cannot do the course. Even if they apply, their application will be rejected. And he said, you apply, let them reject.
Zafarullah was the first to apply for MSW in South India.
As expected, my application was rejected on the basis of my disability. I came to Mr. Jayaraman and told him, sir, as you expected, things are happening. What do you want me to do? Don't worry, there are so many ways. So he said, send a telegram to the President of India. Opportunity for MSW course denied by the Madras School of Social Work on the basis of visual disability. Justice sought.
He sent this telegram to 75 persons, from the President of India to the local councillor. As a response, he received a letter from the Secretariat of the Government of India, directing him to contact the Chief Secretary of Tamil Nadu for the admission process. 108 people appeared for the entrance test. His position was about 40. He was given the second option, that is community development, for his postgraduate course.
During the course in Madras School of Social Work, he had many challenges. He had to do field work, which he did better than others, and he had to do a special paper, independent paper, which he did on a burning social topic then about the Shah Banu case. Probably it's well known. And when he tried to do it, there had many opposition. Many people objected to his touching the topic itself. But he stood his ground and did a good job of it. And in a very objective and informative paper he presented.
He was such a bright student when he came here, and he was so interested in all these programs and so young, that we were all really amazed, and we were really, all of us had really fallen for him, because we have never seen, especially me, I have never come across a person before like this.
Zafarullah successfully completed his post-graduation, and his next attempt was to get a good job.
From May 1988 to December 1988, I was jobless. Wherever I went, my disability was talked about more than the so-called abilities I possessed. The zeal and enthusiasm I have been possessing to come up in life and to prove this world that disability is another ability. So in the process, I attended only around 72 interviews, and only in 4 places my ability was accepted. My disability was accepted as an ability. And in that number of 72, the 68th one was for the job which I am holding as a government employee in the Tamil Nadu Slum Clearance Board.
And Zafrullah joined as the CEO here. And from the time onwards, he's been really working a lot, working quite hard. In the beginning, he used to write files with some colleague who used to help him.
Gradually, he underwent a short-term course on computer operation at the National Institute for the Visually Handicapped, Chennai. Today, Zafrullah can operate a computer just like any other professional. Drafting letters, recording events, printing the typed materials, filing documents and placing them each in its own place.
With great self-confidence, he takes up things in the office and he takes up the leading role and he gives ideas. He's highly innovative.
He is very highly motivated and very dedicated towards his work, and he is very result oriented.
With his finely tuned power of touch, he is able to identify each record.
Here, see?
He helps in all our planning programs, always encouraging. He comes with great ideas, and he used to appreciate when we integrate the planning with the community aspects.
Another assignment which we had given Zafrullah is training students, because we have a lot of social work students coming in here, like how he himself is a student. Now he is helping us to train all these students, and especially from different colleges. So he gives them all the orientation of the whole slum clearance board and what we are doing, and also the field work. And when they go for field, he also monitors them.
You have to convey, convince and control with courage, confidence and conviction.
Many students from the School of Social Work have come to the Slum Clearance Board for field work, and he has trained more than 600 MSW students. He teaches them systematic ways of doing the file work, keeping the records, and to be value-based in their social approaches.
As far as my experience goes, is a man of principles, a person who is for all people, a man who is sought after by many. Though he is visually challenged, he is in touch with the realities outside. Therefore, he accompanies every student to experience those realities outside, the ground, hardcore realities. And he challenges them to bring out the best in them, informing them to become better citizens of India, people who are dedicated, people who give themselves in the upliftment of the poor, the marginalized, the women and children.
His challenging life realities and motivating presence has become the life force in the lives of many students. They uphold him as their mentor and guide in different walks of life, particularly in difficult and indecisive moments.
During that period, a lot of difficulties in my personal life. He is the only person who guided me. Always he used to tell me, accept your failures.
அப்போதுலேருந்து ஒரு கைடிங் சாராக ஒரு ஃபாதர் ஃபிகர் சொன்னோம்.
Each and every milestone which I have been achieved in my career, as in my personal career, also in my professional career, I would say I owe this to my mentor, my guide, my guru, Mr. R. Mohammed Zafrullah.
The handicap is not preventing him from helping others. People will voluntarily go to him for help. Whereas for other handicapped people, we won't go and ask for help. We will help them. Whereas here it's on the other way.
रुक जाना नहीं तू कहीं हार के.
Right from a very young age, he was fond of music. In 1982, he passed out in Carnatic music.
रुक जाना नहीं तू कहीं हार के. घाटों पे चल के मिलेंगे साए बाहर के.
This giftedness adds extra flavor to his activities with the youth, women and children.
The motto of this board is, God we shall see in the smile of the poor. In Tamil they say, Edin Siripil Irevanai Kadalam. So to my profession and to my abilities, I have been given an opportunity to serve the poor around, and I am in charge of youth welfare at present.
Zafrullah is a motivator of the youth. He assists and guides the youth.
After doing duty in full, if your rights are denied, go out to any extent to achieve your rights. That is called do or die, not just punishing somebody physically.
His love for the youth is manifested in many ways. Molding them into resourceful citizens through value education and character building is Zafrullah's main focus. He spends time to meet, talk and interact with the youth. He advises the youth not to consider life as a series of success stories alone, but of failures as well.
And in the training manual which we are going to include, which are going to create today, it should have some portion for self-motivation, goal setting, gender, understanding gender, because they have to work as a society.
He educates and instructs the slum children about different art forms, practices and culture that is part of their lives. In order to create a positive energy outlet and to develop their physical talents, the Tamil Nadu Slum Clearance Board set up a gym for the youth in Kannagi Nagar under the supervision of Zafrullah.
My association with Mr. Zafrullah is mainly with our program for young people. The quality of intervention is so good. An amazing trainer, a motivator, good musician. With all these qualities, it is very easy for him to draw the attention of young people. We cannot think of a camp in any of these areas without Mrs. Safrullah. Young people ask us if Safrullah sir is coming for the program.
Promotion of women and their rights is of utmost interest to Zafarullah. He organizes programs on sustainable development in view of making the life of women economically viable and improving their standard of living. He also trains women to be leaders and agents of social change. Be it day or night, he is at the service of the needy. He gives personal care and importance to the education and well-being of the slum children. From his younger days onward, Zafarullah was noted for participation in developing skills and social concerns. His concern for the poor and the aged were recognized and awarded even when he was a high school student. He has taken up issues on human rights and has participated in conferences geared towards this aim. He completed the Master Trainers Training Program in 1999. He attended a conference on the impact of public health on the national economy in 1998. He participated in a seminar on eco-development and the protection of the sensitive areas. He is a role model for even his own co-workers in the Department of Community Development in the Tamil Nadu Slum Clearance Board.
And one thing I want to tell particularly about is planning. Right from pin to elephant, he will plan and make the program success.
This is a great skill that he had. At a phone call he could assemble 30 to 40 NGOs. That is mainly because of personal rapport he had built up with the NGOs.
His social skills and distinguished services have made him worthy of many awards. He is the recipient of a citation awarded by the Professional Social Workers Forum, Chennai in March 1996. The Department of Social Work, Loyola College, Chennai has awarded him with a Certificate of Appreciation on the 23rd of January 2004 for having been an effective fieldwork supervisor in the Tamil Nadu Slum Clearance Board for MSW students for about 15 years. He is the recipient of the State Award for Eminence in Community Development awarded by Thiru D. Napoleon, Honorable Union Minister of State, Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, Government of India, conferred by the Indian Association for the Blind, Madurai, Tamil Nadu on the 30th of January 2010. He had been instrumental in convincing the State Resource Centre, Chennai, to make adult visually disabled persons also literate by preparing self-contained primers, that is, Braille-cum-normal letters of the alphabet. The first level primer was officially released on the 3rd of October 2002. Subsequently, 2 more levels of primers have been prepared. These 3 primers would serve as a package for achieving primary level education. In appreciation of this unique effort, Mr. Ambuj Sharma, IAS, Managing Director, Tamil Nadu Slum Clearance Board, Chennai, has awarded Mr. R. Mohammad Zafarullah with a Certificate of Commendation on the 10th of October 2002. He is well in touch with the happenings around. One of the most noted qualities of Zafarullah is his capacity to remember the phone numbers, names, people and locations.
Welfare Foundation of the Blind. The board is there.
Okay, I will look for.
Zafarullah's life proves that being defeated is a temporary condition, but having the courage to rise above is what matters in life. Zafarullah believed in doing things on his own in all possible situations. In spite of his visual deficiency, he manages his personal and professional life independently. he travels across the states confidently. Along with his personal convictions, the most influential forces of his life journey were his parents' unfailing support and the understanding of his siblings from the younger days onwards.
My father is a retired civil servant, an honest man who has inherited in me honesty and integrity.
He is very closely linked to the parental home.
You may commit mistakes, but the flow should not be affected under any circumstances.
Zafarullah is a devout Muslim and is particular about his religious practices and worship. His dedication and service-mindedness is appreciated by the Islamic community.
बहुत बड़ी एक चीज़ है, नाबीना होने के बावजूद हमारी इतनी कदर करते हैं कि जो लोग राख रखने वाले भी हमारी इतनी मदद नहीं करते हैं, उनका बहुत बहुत शुक्रगुजार हैं।
சார் ஒரு ஆஃபீஸர்ஸ்லாம் இல்லாமல் சோசியலாகவும் நல்ல ஒரு தம்பி மாதிரி என்னை ட்ரீட் பண்ணுவார். நல்ல ஒரு மனிதாபிமானம் உள்ள ஒரு நல்ல மனிதர்னு சொல்லலாம்.
A man of great punctuality, and also I see him very much disciplined and very much thriving. He says life would offer all sorts of experiences, hurdles and hardship. Once we are really determined, we can sail through any situation.
He will be able to give solutions to all my friends and to me. So I cannot imagine my life without Mr. Zafarullah because he is one of the pillars in my life.
இன்னும் அவர் படித்துக்கொண்டே இருக்க விரும்புகிறார். இதெல்லாம் அவர் பொருள் ஈட்டுவதற்காகவோ பொருளை வைத்து பெரும் பணக்காரனாக அல்ல, பொதுமக்களுக்காக சேவை செய்வதற்காக இருக்கிறார்.
ஜவஹர்லா என்பவர் என்று பெயர் எடுத்தாலே தமிழ்நாடு குடிசை மாற்று வாரியத்தில் ஒரு உறுப்பினர் என்ற பெருமை பெற்றவர்.
அப்போதுமே சார் நல்லா ஹெல்ப் பண்ணுவார், ஹெல்பிங் டெண்டன்சி, ஒர்க்கு தெரியலன்னா நல்லா சொல்லி தருவார்.
அந்த சக ஊழியர்களில் யாராவது காலமாயிட்டா முதலால் அவங்களுடைய விலாசத்தை எப்படி தான் தெரிஞ்சுக்கிட்டு இருப்பாருன்னு அங்கே வந்துடுவார். மாலை போட்டு எல்லாரும் எப்போ வந்தீங்கன்னு விசாரித்து ஆறுதல் சொல்லிட்டு வர்ற.
That rapport he created was very good in the community.
He will remember each family and all the children, their names, and he will inquire about them.
I can only say that he is a role model to many others for courage, for determination, for self-activity and for public work.
Serious, sincere, systematic efforts surely secure supreme success. There are so much of future ahead of you. So what you have to do is, things are there for you. Look out and go ahead. நெஞ்சம் உண்டு நேர்மை உண்டு ஓடு ராஜா, நேரம் வரும் காத்திருந்து பாரு ராஜா. நெஞ்சம் உண்டு நேர்மை உண்டு ஓடு ராஜா, நேரம் வரும் காத்திருந்து பாரு ராஜா. அஞ்சி அஞ்சி வாழ்ந்தது போதும் ராஜா, அஞ்சி வாழ்ந்தது போதும் ராஜா. நீ ஆற்று வெள்ளம் போல் எழுந்து ஓடு ராஜா. ஹே, நெஞ்சம் உண்டு நேர்மை உண்டு ஓடு ராஜா, நேரம் வரும் காத்திருந்து பாரு ராஜா.